Hello and welcome back to the channel. We hope you guys are having an amazing day today.
Yeah, we do.
Are you having a good day?
So far.
That's good. Today we're going to try something that I feel like we've always failed at.
Yep.
We've never had great success, have we?
No.
And in the past, we've often done challenges.
Yes.
Me versus you.
Yep.
But I think to conquer this episode,
Yep.
we're going to work together as a team.
We are.
And hopefully you can help me, I can help you.
Yep.
Probably more you than me. And well, you're going to take the reins, I feel,
Okay.
since you've got a better artistic Yeah.
Artistic flair.
Artistic touch.
Maybe. I don't know. I
Maybe.
think we're both equally okay.
Anyway, you can probably guess from the thumbnail what we're trying today.
Yep.
But if you haven't, let's take a look. We have ourselves a big canvas. Look at the size of this one. We normally don't work with canvases that big, do we?
No, I actually got this at a bargain.
Oh, true, because it's actually a print.
It's a print, yeah.
Or a painting. You can see it in the background there.
Yeah.
Where was that from? Kmart?
Spotlight.
Oh, Spotlight.
Yeah.
So it was a print that we got cheap, and it does have a hiding under the tape here. It has got like a wooden frame.
Yep.
Oh, there you go, which is quite nice. Oh, there's the print. You can see there's like a splash.
Yeah.
So the plan is to use this to pour some resin on, and hopefully, fingers crossed, get ourselves a beach theme, which I've always wanted to do.
Yep.
But I've never succeeded whenever I've tried. But in all fairness, I have done it on canvases like this big. And I feel like the smaller the canvases,
The harder it is.
yeah. Yep. So we're going all out.
But I think the reason you struggle is because you don't understand the whole less is more.
I know. So this is the plan. We got ourselves a big canvas. Now, yesterday, you did tape it and paint a white over it.
Yeah.
And we were going to put another coat on it, and then I suggested that maybe we should do blue.
Yes, we're going to put a blue coat on.
Since it is going to be ocean, we're going to attempt dark blue to light blue, to waves, shells, sand.
Yeah.
We're going for a 3D ocean beach scene.
Fingers crossed.
Who knows? It might work, it might not.
Yeah.
Due to the size of this canvas, we're going to have to go next door into my workshop, because as you can see, we don't have room to swing a cat in here.
No.
So that's the plan. We're going to go next door. We're going to crack open some paint, and the first thing we'll do is get this looking blue. So we've just brought it into my workshop, and the first thing I've noticed is that the canvas is quite loose, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Is that the term, loose?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not tight, so it's got to be loose, right?
That's right.
And
Don't poke on it too hard, you might indent it.
and I think once we start pouring resin, will the weight of it...
Yeah, it'll make it sag. So I had a thought yesterday.
Yeah. To reinforce the back
because
somehow.
I did see it, is to maybe if we got some core flue.
Yeah.
And just sort of tried to put it, I don't know, a little bit under each.
Can we get under there a little bit?
A little bit.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can, yeah. Not all the way under. No,
okay.
no.
All right, I got
Just in so that it supports the middle of the canvas.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's cut some core flue and see if it works, hey?
Yeah.
So the core flue is in. It's a bit hard to see, but it is in there. We got a nice tight fit, didn't we?
No, it's good.
All right, let's flip it over and see if it actually makes a difference. I'm hoping it does. I guess as long as we don't put too much pressure on it. Oh, yeah. That is tight now.
Well done.
All right. So we do have our poster paint. We are going for this one here.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too dark.
The splash blue. I don't think so. I think it should be okay.
Yeah.
Or are you a bit worried it's too dark?
No, I'm hoping it's watery enough to to not be too dark.
Watery enough?
Watery enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could do a lighter blue. I'm just not sure.
No, that's all right. This will do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I love your confidence, darling.
Yep.
We are going to roll it on or paint or brush it on?
I'm going to try rolling first, but yesterday when I did the white, it was like splashing at me and leaving like little bubbles with the paint, but we'll see.
You know what? That could be cool. It is ocean.
It might be.
Now, I don't think we need too much of it, do we? That's probably plenty.
Yeah.
It's a nice blue.
It is a nice blue.
It's almost like a cobalt blue.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Does it say on it? No.
No, I don't think it does.
All right, ready?
Go for it. Nice and slow. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's looking good.
It is.
And I actually don't mind the lines too much, because that's going to simulate maybe some of the...
it'll go with the theme.
Is it still called topography when it's under the water? Or is it something different?
I've got no idea.
No, don't know. Let us know. Because I know when it's above land and you've got mountains and valleys, that's topography, isn't it?
You're asking the wrong person.
Let us know. If it's underwater, is it still the same thing? Now, I know this doesn't normally happen on this channel, but we are prepared.
We have a plan.
We even have a diagram of what we're going to do. Look at this, hey? Blue, dragon blue. We've got all our colours. We decided we're going to do some rocks and some sand. That's a rough idea.
Yeah, it's a guide.
A guide.
Yeah.
That's very good wording, darling.
Yep.
It's a guide. And have a look at this. This is how prepared we are for this episode. Look at this, everyone. I paid $25 for 3 little trees.
You did. That was when you did the that monster diorama. Under the sea. Under the sea
one, yeah. I'll put a picture in here. Hopefully, I can find it. Yeah, that was the monster under the sea. I didn't end up using them. I got these from a model railroad.
Yeah, you did. You got a lot of that.
Yeah, look at all this cool stuff. So yeah, as you can see, we have everything we should need here. We got some trees, some grass, some little shrubs. What else do we have? We've got the sand.
We've got shells.
We've got the shells.
Got some rocks.
These are the ones that were sent to us. Look at these ones in here. There's some big ones. So I'm not sure what we're going to use. I'm thinking it's going to be like a 3D type of canvas.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried if they stick up or whatever, as long as they don't fall off when we hang it on the wall.
They shouldn't do. If we lay all the things down while the last layer of resin's setting.
Yeah, or we could just 5-minute epoxy them on.
Oh, we could do that.
Whatever we need to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is the plan. Now, initially, I said to Nicole, how about we mix up our resin, start at the top, dark blue to light blue, and then we started thinking, well, what's going to happen when it's time to put the sand on and we actually want to put a bit of water over the sand? So we have changed our mind and we've decided we are going to start with the sand. So we're going to start at the bottom here and work our way
up.
Yep. Work up the canvas.
Yes.
Hopefully it works. I have high hopes for this one, as with all the past ones. But I feel like this one's going to work. So here is the sand. We are going to start with that. Now, we have also decided that for the sand, we are going to put down a beige first. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably saying, why not yellow? Sand's yellow, the golden beach, all that kind of stuff. I kind of feel it's not.
Yeah, same. That's not yellow.
No, that and that, look at that. Almost the same. So we're going to mix some beige with some resin, pour it on,
then put the sand over the top.
Yep.
So if it's gappy, it doesn't matter.
Gappy?
Because it'll kind of blend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another reason we're starting down here as well is because we don't actually know how far this is going to cover.
Yeah, that's all we've got left.
That's all we have left. So basically we use all that and it gets us wherever it gets us, and then the rest is water. Should be pretty simple.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some resin mixed and get this sand down. So the resin we're using for this one is Artcast Slow Set, mixed at 3:1. And we're going with about 180 mils to start with.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be plenty, actually.
I'm hoping so.
Because it's only going to be a thin layer. So you can also see that I kind of got the pencil and drew our lines. So our guides, yes, our guidelines. So as Nicole was mixing the resin, what did you just say to me?
I'm like, I need the Resiners machine.
I know. I can't believe we started mixing in here and forgot already after what happened to you in the last episode with your eyes. If you guys missed that, Nicole spent about 2 hours right here with some UV resin.
Yeah.
And wow, did it flare your eyes up? And
worse than this resin.
They look good now.
No, they're good.
And that was only a few days ago.
Yeah.
So.
And I actually used a cream that a lovely subscriber sent in.
Oh yes, Tory scent.
Tory scent. I actually used it on my eyes, and I feel like it cleared it up a lot quicker.
And that was the diabetic one, hey?
Yeah, yeah.
And you also used it on your fingers. You did have a crack on your finger.
Yep.
And it seems
I put some on it and put a Band-Aid over it.
Yep.
And
I'll put a photo in here of what the cream is.
Yeah. And the next morning it was like 100% on what it was.
Yeah. That actually has it's probably been one of the top 3 creams you've used, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So we did remember to bring it over. Like we said in the last episode, it is portable and lightweight.
Yeah.
And we should be bringing it in here. So here it is, sucking all the fumes away, purifying it.
Yep.
So hopefully you won't get your eye vapor burn.
Yep.
So yeah, so the resin is mixed. We are actually waiting for it to heat up slightly.
Just wanted to get a little bit thicker before we pour it on.
Yeah, what we don't want to do is pour it on and it just go whip off the side. Even though we have leveled the board, I did actually notice we do have a bit of a spring in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I think the core flute, because it was sitting
flat.
Yeah, it had a bit of a bow. Now I do have a weight next door if we find it is causing us some drama.
We can just put the weight on it.
Yeah, we can put the weight on it to bring it down. But I have leveled it. I've got a bit of core flute on that side. But yeah, I think we'll wait until this is a little warm, so it's a bit thicker.
Yeah.
Then we'll whip it on, get our sand on there. Yeah, what are you thinking, Dull? You think it's going to come together?
Yes, of course it will.
That's what I like to hear. Positivity.
Even if it doesn't come together as you envision it, it will still come together nicely.
Okay. I like your thinking. Okay, we are ready to go. Can you see your little line there, darling?
I can.
Now, if it does flow into this crack, we're not too bothered.
Really worry.
So the plan is to try and have some greenery on this side.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We've actually kind of designed this off an inlet we used to visit in Bundaberg. Hey.
Yeah, we have.
We used to go up to Bundaberg and swim in this inlet. So we kind of mocked it off that, I guess you'd call it. We used to walk down from the car park on this side through some shrubbery on the grass, and then over this side was rocks. So yeah, like we say, it's going into this crack. We are 100% fine with that.
Yep.
It looks like we've got just enough, hey?
Yeah.
Ooh, it smelt it.
It did.
It's on auto mode, so it will sort of ramp up and down as needed. Can I have a go, darling?
Sure.
We're nearly out of sand.
Yeah.
So I just did a little test pull on the side here. A test pull. It looks like it's holding, because I'm a bit worried if we leave it too long.
It'll get stuck.
And all that gets stuck. It's not going to be great, is it?
You can always heat it up with a hairdryer too.
Yep.
If you're worried that it's going to get stuck.
Yeah. Well, let's give it a bit more of a pull. That's looking good.
Yeah, I like it.
Should we get started on our little rock walls now?
Yeah, we can do that. Might just pull that corner too.
So for the rock wall, we have this little bag of rocks. Do you want to crack that one open? And then you also want some tinier ones, you said, hey? which we have somewhere in here, are they?
Just on the corner of the container there.
This one? I'm not sure. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So to glue the rocks down, we're using a 2-part 5-minute epoxy. So you got a little bit of time to work with it.
Yeah, not much.
Not much, but we do have a plan. We've got some rocks out ready to go. Should be fairly straightforward, hey?
I hope so. Just want to try and have like all different heights too.
Yeah.
If I can. How far in were you thinking?
Maybe another one of those rocks.
Another one.
Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, now I reckon we do another row.
Yep. So any gaps that we see, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, we'll put the smaller ones in there.
Smaller ones in there.
Yep. That kind of looks like the place that I wouldn't like to walk bare feet.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I could imagine standing on the edge here fishing, actually.
Yeah, you wouldn't want a big wave to come and knock you in, though.
No, true.
That's pretty dangerous.
Okay, I couldn't find any glue to lock it in, but we did give it a little blow to see what was loose, so we know what else we need to stick down. And this is what we have. We also missed a bit of sand here.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
What do you think we should do there? Should we put a couple of rocks over that?
That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that.
I mean, rocks aren't always uniform at the beach, are they?
No, they're not.
There's always an odd one that has tumbled away.
Yep.
So we'll put a couple of rocks in there, and yeah, like I said, we'll fill up a few more of these gaps. But it is coming together. We actually just saw how much sand hasn't stuck, as you can see there, because we only blew this little bit here. And not that bit. So do you want to give this a little blow, Dylan, and see what's loose there?
Just in case we have any more gaps.
Yeah, yeah, just give it a little blow. Okay, well, it's a good job we did that, because now we know, hey?
Yeah, that's all right, because then it sort of, you know, sand's gone up over these rocks, and these rocks haven't been covered in sand.
Something like that, anyway. All right, we'll get some more glue mixed up. Actually, while we are gluing these rocks in, we also need to make our rock wall for this side too.
Yeah, we do.
There we go. They look like black jelly beans.
Well. Black jelly beans are horrible. That's not a good, no. I don't like black jelly beans.
I thought you liked aniseed.
Not black jelly beans are different. They're a whole different ball game.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're not
Because I'm not a fan of the black jelly bean or aniseed or sarsaparilla. Is that the same thing, sarsaparilla and aniseed?
I'm not sure.
No?
I don't know.
It'll taste gross to me. Jake likes sarsaparilla.
He does.
So now that we have all the rocks done, I think what we'll do now is we'll mix up some green resin, drop it in here, and then we can start putting on our greenery.
Yep.
The Vox look like they're staying under control, don't they?
Yeah.
I've got it on auto mode. I haven't really heard it ramp up too hard yet.
No, we're only mixing up small amounts of resin too.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it sniffs it out and purifies it.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how you are tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's a nice green, that.
It is. It's nice and bright. Reminds me of a golfing green.
Yeah, it does. Well, maybe we should do a golf course.
That'd be cool.
Imagine doing a whatever landscape one of the famous ones are. What's a famous golf course? Pebble Beach?
I don't watch golf. I don't know.
I think Pebble Beach. What's the Masters at? I can't remember. Isn't that played at the same one every year?
Yeah, it is, but I don't know what it is.
No.
Augusta. No?
Is it Augusta?
That's the only one I know.
I know Pebble Beach. That's it.
Never heard of that one.
Never heard of that one?
No.
So the plan is to pour this...
I have a feeling it's going to tilt that way.
Okay. Do you want me to be on the ready under here maybe to lift it up a little bit? Yeah, so the plan is to pour this down. I'd only do less is more in this case, I reckon. And then we have picked out 3 different colours of foliage. We have a dark green, a lighter green, and like a yellowy, what do they call this one? Oh, they call that light green.
Oh, really? It looks yellow.
It does have a bit of a yellow feel to it. How's it going? Do I need to prop it up or are you good?
No, it's good for now.
Okay, now we don't mind if it falls into that crack. So we're starting with some, what's that? The dark green, isn't it?
Dark green, yep.
Now, does the grass have bindies in it?
This grass does not have bindies.
Because there's nothing worse than walking down to the beach and hitting that patch of bindies.
Terrible.
So I think what we'll do is we'll get the other colour and sprinkle it over the top.
Yeah, so any gaps will get covered.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, like that. That's kind of, that almost looks like flowers. Should we only do that in patches, that one?
I think so, yeah.
Because this green seems to be okay.
I'll just do a patch here too.
So we've just been looking at the right-hand side. We like the left so much that we've decided to do just a little bit here, and we're going to encapsulate a couple of rocks in the garden. Because you do sometimes see the odd garden around the rocks, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
That's looking good, darling.
Yeah, I like it.
Real good. Give it a little pat down. We've also decided to put some little rocks over this side because we weren't too sure what we were going to do since the sand did stop there. We did think about maybe making it as a ledge and having deep blue, but now we decided to put some CA glue down.
Yeah.
And just put the little rocks. Because you often see the little rocks in the water, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Looking good.
There we go.
So this is what we have picked out for the shells. What are these called? That
cone shell?
That's a cone shell?
Yep.
What about this one?
I think it's still a cone shell.
Oh, is it?
A smaller shape, I think. Like a snail.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we've picked out a handful there, a couple there.
Now, I've got one sitting here too.
Oh, you've got one sitting there already?
Just all by itself.
Now, I think we need to pick a couple out of what was sent to us. This looks like a real nice pile of shells. I can't remember where they come from, can you?
South Australia? No?
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
We did get these in a mail vlog.
We did, yeah. Well, they're beautiful.
That's a nice one. Look at that one. All right, I think maybe these two on here somewhere. Maybe
turn it around the other way.
Oh, something like that.
Yeah. I wonder if we could stand that up.
Yeah, that's a different type of shell, isn't it?
Yeah. Had some sort of snail in it, maybe.
Possibly. Hey, you want to stand it up?
Yeah, I think it's stand it up.
You like it?
I do.
Do you like it a lot?
I like it a lot.
All right, let's mix up some 5-minute and get these stuck down. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. Now, do we want to put some trees on here? We have our super duper expensive ones.
Maybe just one tree right in the middle.
Yeah, one tree?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, they don't look bad. I just don't know if they're, what, $9 nearly each? $8?
Well, you paid it, so it doesn't matter.
True.
All right, do you want to dip it in?
I will dip it in. And what do we think about there?
Yeah, about there.
Okay. I guess I need to hold it for 5 minutes now.
You do.
Damn. So the tree is now set. That's looking pretty good, hey?
It is, yeah.
Now, it's time to do our water, and you have found some goodies to put down before the water.
Yep.
And we have some dolphins and some whale tails.
Just got to put a little black dot on their eyes.
On the
dolphins.
The dolphin eyes, yep. Yep, so these are the ones that we have inside our eggs. They look really cool. So the plan is to basically glue them so they're kind of jumping out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, and because they're always together in a pod.
Yeah, we could do.
You kind of want to have, you know,
yep,
them together. And then a couple of whale tails poking up.
Yeah, sounds good. And then when we do the blue, we'll also do a bit of whitewash around them as well.
Yeah.
Where they're breaching the water.
Yep.
All right, we'll get some 5-minute mixed up and get them stuck down. Okay, I think we are now ready to mix up some resin for our water.
Yep.
We are going to start with the darker blue at the top.
Yeah.
And then come down to the lighter blue. And we need to blow that into each other, which means I get to finally use my Let's Resin heat gun that we've had for a little while now.
We have, yeah.
And I've been waiting for a project to use it on. This is the perfect one because you get these cool little silicone sleeves, right, that you put over the end here, which means while I'm getting close to blowing my resin, if I touch it,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So yeah, so we need to break this out of the box. Now you will notice this is the US version with the 110 plug on it. And fortunate enough for me, I have, just hiding under here, my 110 voltage converter, which means we can plug it into our Australian 240 and I can plug in our US 110.
Yep.
And we're good to go.
We are.
So let's mix up another batch. What do you think? A 180 cup? And maybe we use half of it. Maybe we decant it and we go one of the dark color and then one of the next color.
Yeah, we could do that.
Because I think we're going to want to do this pretty much all straight away, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
So that the colors blend all nicely.
Yeah.
All right, let's get that mixed up. So the first blue we are using is just called blue. This one's going to be...
nothing fancy.
No, this one's going to be a fairly opaque blue, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
And the second blue is a blue diamond.
I love this colour.
This is going to be sparkly, this one. To give the ocean a bit of a shimmer. Maybe it's where the sun's hitting it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I like it. It's got a bit of a green hue to it as well.
Yeah, it's like when you're at the Whitsundays and you're looking at the water. That is what that colour reminds me of. It is,
isn't it?
Yeah.
So we decided while we're waiting for those two to heat up, we're actually going to start on the next two, which is, what colour do you have there, Dylan?
Dragon blue.
Dragon blue. So that is probably going to be our final colour. So we need just a hair of that. So
it's a little bit on the stick.
Yeah, just a real light amount. Because we want that to be fairly translucent. And then what else do we have there? Blue sapphire,
Another
is
one
it?
of my favourites.
Oh yes, this is a lovely one. Show the guys how that looks. Real sparkly. All right, I think we are ready with our first blue. Now we don't mind if the resin goes on top of the whales and the dolphins, since they are coming out of the water. So it's going to look all right if there's a bit of water on them.
See how it's already coming into the...
Yeah, that looks good. Oh, look who's arrived for an inspection, hey?
I'm here to see if you have any alcohol spray.
No, whatever's in the workshop is all we've got.
Oh, did we run out?
Okay.
I'll have to get some more.
Have you got sand?
Yeah, here. Sorry.
We have to get more sand.
That's all right.
We'll head to Bunnings and get some sand. What do you think of our project, darling?
It looks really good.
Have you got resin on the go?
Do.
I thought she might have some resin. She had her orange gloves on. That's looking good, darling.
Yeah.
I like that. Really good. So what ocean would this be? This would be the Pacific Ocean, wouldn't it? We've been on the Pacific Ocean a few times, haven't we?
We have.
A few cruises.
So you sort of want to mix it together so that it's...
Yep. Looks like the currents.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go too crazy.
Yeah.
Because you don't want it to fully blend in, but that's looking pretty good. Now don't forget we've got the heat gun to mix it all together as well.
Yeah, just trying to get a bit of coverage first. This is going to be perfect for the waves.
Yeah, when we go to do the waves down here, that's where the heat gun's really going to come into it.
Yeah.
So we're just mixing up our second batch. The air purifier has kicked into gear now.
It has.
More than likely because this massive surface area is starting to cure. You can feel a little bit of heat coming off it, so that's why we've turned red. The Worx are up, so it is purifying the air now. Hopefully you don't get your vapor burn.
No.
Fingers crossed. So we have, this is the first blue, isn't it?
It is. So where do we want that?
I'm thinking a band through here.
Yeah.
And now we need to get, the dragon blue needs to come down over the beach here.
Yep.
Okay, we are pooling over here. We may have to lift it up a little bit, I think. It's probably going to look totally different once it sets to...
Oh, of course, yeah. Okay, it's starting to come off this side of the canvas, sweetheart.
Okay. Lucky we got the plastic down, hey?
Yes.
Are we leaking past our rocks?
We are.
That's all right. It can be a little rock pool.
Yeah.
Might be a little octopus in there, maybe.
Oh, there might be. What a shame we don't have one to put in there.
Oh, I know,
That
right?
would have been really cool.
That would be cool. No, I'm liking it. By the time we get our whitewash and our waves across there, I think it's looking pretty good.
I'm loving it.
What do you think? We just leave it now?
I think so.
All right. No doubt it will look a bit different. But for now, this is what it looks like. So it is now the next day. But before we uncover this and take a look, there's something I want to talk about. If you saw last episode, you would have seen that we were in here doing the elephant with the UV resin. And you saw Nicole's eyes after 2 hours of that, right? Yeah. So we remembered to bring the air purifier in this time. And we spent a good, 3 hours on this yesterday.
Yeah, could have even been longer.
Show me your eyes, darling. How do they look?
Yeah, they're good.
They are looking pretty good. So no vapor burn.
No.
So that's what we have to do. We have to bring the purifier in here if we're doing resin in here.
Yeah. And you got to make sure you put it on auto so that it
senses and does its own.
Yeah.
Very good. Really happy with that. Happy it saved you from the vapor burn because that's not very nice for you.
No.
And we don't want that. Now, back to this. I did say on that last clip that it might change a little bit, and it did. A lot, I would think. Are you ready? Do you want to lift it off and give them a reveal? Ta-da! So when I said it changed a fair bit, I think mainly the ocean decided to come in a little bit.
Yep.
A big wave crashed, maybe. Something like that. Everything else kind of looks the same.
Yeah.
The whales are looking good. Dolphins are in their pod doing their thing. Our little rock pool over here stayed. Actually, did we add a couple more rocks there?
We did. We added a couple of rocks there.
Yeah, and I think actually I started adding rocks there. As it was coming in, I kept adding rocks.
No, I had to tell you to stop because the more you added there, the further it was going that way.
I know. I was trying to prevent this, but hey, it's the ocean, right?
Yeah, it's got a mind of its own.
It does its own thing. But it is looking good.
Yeah,
I'm really happy that this colour stayed through there.
Yeah.
Because I was a bit worried that it might not. Yeah, I like it. It is time for waves. And to do that, we are going to use, what do we have there? Titanium.
So I've got some just white ink.
The basic white ink.
I've got the titanium
paste.
white. I also have some silicone oil so that we can get some cells.
Yeah, well, we're hoping it works, hey? You read up on it or researched it last night? So
I watched a few videos, yeah.
So you kind of have a grasp on it. I'm going to leave this one up to you since you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Well, you have a general idea of mixing some white and then pouring clear and then blowing it. We're going to use our Let's Resin blower.
Yep. Might need to get that that other little attachment.
Oh, yes,
you know, the little metal one?
We can do that. And I was also thinking we do have that little hand puffer.
Yeah.
That might help just to create some waves because we also want to do some little ripples around here and there where they're breaching the water.
Yeah,
so. All right, well, let's get some resin mixed up. We'll get some white mixed up and we'll start the waves. So we're starting off about, what's that, about an inch off the rocks.
Yeah.
All right, I think
so how thick do you reckon?
Yeah, I think that'll probably do, yeah. And then just a real thin white line behind it, maybe. Wait, I think that silicone oil's in there, isn't it?
It is.
You can see it doing its thing. Wow, it's kind of looking cool already without even
blowing
needing to blow it, yeah. I like the 3D effect it has as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so glad we waited for the ocean to set before starting the waves.
Yeah, I was hoping this was the effect that we would get.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the resin's too hot to use now. It's just gone.
Oh, the resin's gone? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's gone. I like it.
The white's not, though.
White's still good? Now, do you think maybe for the dolphins and the whales we use some UV resin?
That's probably a really good idea.
Since we just need a little bit, hey?
Yeah.
And maybe same for the rock wall?
Yes.
Because I think what you've done there looks amazing.
Yes.
And I'm just not sure whether we should play with it too much.
No. We know less is more.
Yeah, and I feel like you have the perfect amount there. I like the way it comes in here, kicks out there.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty impressed.
Yeah, I like it. I think you've done a really good job, darling.
Thanks.
So yeah, let's get some UV mixed up and we'll tidy up the rocks, the dolphins and the whales. So it has been a couple of hours since that last clip because we decided that we would leave the garage while the resin's curing.
Yep.
We are now back. The resin is all set. Nicole has mixed up her white, and that's UV resin, isn't it? White with UV?
Yep.
And we are also going to put some UV down. Are you going to put some down before?
Yep.
The white, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. I'll leave it all up to you, darling. You're the expert. The wave expert.
Not really. Amateur expert.
Nah, you do good, sweetheart.
Thanks.
All right, what are you going to start with, the rocks or?
Yeah. So what were you thinking? Were you thinking it like where I've got the blue resin on the rock, maybe it hitting there kind of thing?
Yeah. To be honest, I don't think you can do anything wrong.
Yep.
Because, you know, it's all random, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So, no.
I actually forgot to bring the torch in.
Okay.
I'll just go get the torch.
Okay, we got the torch. So you're just putting some clear down first?
Yeah, this is just called winging it.
Winging it?
Winging it.
Gee, we don't normally wing it, darling.
Yeah, okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just...
Yeah, like I said, I don't think you can really stuff it up, to be honest. Especially with the whitewash against the rocks, because even if it's too white, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Because whenever I've been to the beach and I've seen the waves hit the rocks, it's normally pretty foamy. What do you think? You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I think it looks good. So we're going to go to the other side now.
All right, give it a set for me.
Okay, setting away. What are we naming the dolphins?
Oh gosh.
I mean, one has to be Flipper, right? Isn't that pretty standard?
It's pretty standard.
What about the other two? Jono? Frank?
Not very good with names.
No. Let us know. If you have a cool name for our dolphins, leave it down below. But Flipper's one for sure.
Yeah.
Now, these guys are making a big splash.
They're whales. They're big.
Imagine swimming with a whale.
Oh my gosh. I think it'd be scary.
You reckon?
They're so big.
I mean, you'd love to swim with the dolphins, wouldn't you?
Dolphins would be cool, yeah. Love dolphins.
I'll have to buy you the package for SeaWorld
Oh.
so you can go swim with them.
I'd love to do it, but I'm scared to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I could be there with you if you want. I'll hold
Remember, it's water.
I'll hold your hand. Okay, what do you think?
I think we need to go put it in the sun.
Out in the sun now?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Okay, are you guys ready to see it? I don't know why I'm covering it, because I've just seen it for the last half an hour.
Say, yeah.
All right. Ta-da! Well, they haven't seen it stood up.
No, they haven't.
Here it is. Our first official ocean canvas.
Yep.
Or first successful
ocean piece.
I think it looks good, darling.
Yeah, I'm happy with
like from here, it looks like I've got a drone in the sky and I'm looking over the beach.
Oh, wow.
I actually like the fact that we've done a bit of dribble on the side here. Like the ocean's come over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind it.
We filled the sand in the crack down the bottom.
Yep.
I mean, it's never a good thing to have sand in your crack, but on this one, I think it's worked out great. The dolphins look really nice. The whales look nice. I actually like the 3D effect.
Yeah, same.
Of the shells and the tree.
Yeah.
Like that all looks cool.
You've also got the 3D effect of the waves coming in too.
Yeah. No, I really do like it, darling. We need to find somewhere to hang this now.
We do.
Should we go like inside somewhere or outside? What are you thinking?
I think it needs to go inside.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sure we could find a bit of blank wall somewhere. No, I like it, sweetheart. I think we've done really good.
Yeah.
Well, we finally did it.
We did.
Yay! If you guys think we finally did it, let us know. Hit that like button. Yep. Leave us a comment. Say, yep, you did it. Or, nah, you didn't.
Yeah, let us know any ways we can improve.
Yeah, true. I mean, look, we are always open for suggestions.
Absolutely.
If there's something we did wrong, you let me know.
Yep.
And we'll try and fix it on the next one.
Yeah.
Because I think we do have a couple more of those canvases.
We do. I think we've got 2 more.
I would love to try it again. Something different.
Yep.
Maybe more of a landscape.
Oh, that would be cool.
Or like a cliff.
Oh, God, I think you're getting a bit ambitious there.
Well, you don't reckon we could do a cliff?
I'm not sure.
And we could like have people diving.
Big boulders sitting on a canvas.
We could have people diving off the cliff. We could paper mache cliffs.
Or you could use styrofoam.
Oh, I've got it. Waterfall.
Yeah.
We could do a waterfall diorama.
Okay.
You don't think we can do
You're
it?
full of all these brilliant ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I set them up, you knock them down.
Okay.
That's teamwork, hey?
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys. We are going to end this one. I had heaps of fun doing this.
Yeah, it was good.
If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit subscribe. It's all free to do so. Don't forget, we are on the road to 15,000.
We are.
We're going to get there. I can feel it in our bones.
You sure that's what you can feel and not just old age?
Old age, I know.
Yeah.
It's the heat, you know. That's what I'm blaming it on. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed this one. We will catch you on the next one.
See ya.